And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? As a matter of fact, let me turn this off too. What is going on, you guys? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, once again, and we are here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday night, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What is going on, you guys? All right, we already at 65 people in the chat already. Okay, we're already at no, as a matter of fact, we're already at 72 people in chat. What is going on, you guys? I just decided that whenever I do late night lives like this, I'm just gonna do them with the lights off. Y'all like the dark aesthetic, and I like dark stuff, dark men, dark meat, dark drinks, dark everything. I just love it dark. Just love it, love it, love it. Just love dark altogether. But yes, we're here to discuss some love and marriage Huntsville stuff. Y'all know that I'm not reviewing the show no more, but I definitely will be giving you guys the tea on a lot of things that is, involved in love and marriage Huntsville. Y'all already know that. Let's see. So, lyric, don't start with me. Anyway, so damn, lyric really knocked me off my feet. He knocked me completely off my feet just now. But anyways, oh no, I'm not reviewing this show no more. I told y'all I'm not reviewing this show no more. We're done with reviewing this show. We're done. We're done. We're done. We would never review LAMH ever again in life. We're not. But anyways, before we get into this video, okay, let me let you guys know what we got coming up on the platform. All right. What the hell? Oh, that's my Snapchat. Somebody write me on Snapchat. But anyway, before we get into anything, make sure you guys are here tomorrow night for the interview with Latrice Rogers of Bell Collective. Make sure you guys come in at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time as me and Jamar talk to Latrice. I literally just did the questions for tomorrow's interview. I definitely did that. It's going to be messy. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm asking her every damn thing under the sun, and she knows it. So, yes, make sure you guys tune in. The link is already available. So make sure you guys get into it. Okay. Uh lyric playing up in his chat, but he knows I got him. But anyway, but anyway, we're about to go ahead and get into it now. As you all know, like I said before, I'll be giving you guys tea on LAMH. You all know that, but I won't be reviewing the show. Now, y'all know that Carlos King and Melody, they decided to do like this live, reality with the king or a live podcast, whatever they were trying to do. And let me see. I can't speak back. I didn't say you can't speak back to the people. I didn't say that. Don't Lyric come up in here starring with me. Just know that. But because I didn't say anything about him not speaking to y'all. He can speak to y'all whenever he feels like it. Okay, so I don't even know why he trying me like this today. I just don't know. However, they were doing a live or whatnot, and Melody talked about two things, and I decided that I wanted to talk about said two things. She responded to Martell getting arrested and why she went forward with reporting him, which I knew from the beginning that she reported him because I always felt like she reported him. That's number one. And number two, she also talked about how she wanted Martell fired after he came for Carlos King and production, and she decided to also defend her millimeters. Okay. But anyway, we're gonna get into the first thing. Now, both of these audios, I got these off Empress Radio. Empress Radio is, really, really good to me. She allows me to use the content. She never has the issue with it. As long as I give her credit, she really don't have a problem with it. So shout out to Empress Radio for that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the first thing. Okay, we're gonna get into the first thing, and that is Melody actually addressing Martell getting arrested and why she went forward with reporting him. We're going to listen to that, and then we will be right back with my commentary. So let's get into that, y'all.
The arrest of your ex-husband. Okay. So your ex-husband was recently arrested. Where were you? I'm happy you, Lord Jesus. Where were you when you found that out?
I was actually at home preparing for a scene for your show. No stars.
She really was.
I was at home getting glammed up for a scene. You know, I understand everyone's feeling of somewhat of like the vindication, right? And just the it's about time. And for me, believe it or not, while I'm there too, it also wasn't a matter that was fun for me. It was not, I wasn't at home cheering and laughing and like, oh, yay. No, I wasn't. And Lauren is here. She was at the house with me doing my makeup and she can attest to this. I was actually, for one, I was wondering about my children. Let's keep it above. Any mama out there knows that's the first thing. It's like, where my kids at though? Like, how are my kids? Where are they?
And not to cut you off, she's telling the truth. I called her to check in on her, and she was frazzled. And she said, Carlos, thank you for calling and checking on me, but I'm worried about my kids. I need to find my kids. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, I will say that, and my brother says this about me too, because he's like, I bet if he had came to you and apologized, knowing you and how your heart is, you probably would have forgave him whenever you allowed to sign the warrant. And he may be a little right, but maybe not. But what I will say is, anytime you have to go through with making such a tough decision that you know impacts your children as well, that's always tough. That's always tough. But I think there had been just so many transgressions, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And no matter how many times I sat back at times and tried to keep my mouth closed and see, you think if I'm saying nothing to die down, they'll leave me alone, just please leave me alone. But I also have a breaking point too, where I'm like, okay, they ain't leaving me the hell alone. And so, I did say that. And so, when I made that decision, it was back in August, September of last year, we're 2023. I actually flew Lauren in and I said, I gotta go do this and I need somebody to be here with me to make sure I do what I know I need to do. So she was like, all right, I'm on my way. And she flew in and drove me because I've never gone and had to, sign for a warrant, press charges, do any of that. So I didn't even really know where to begin. I was just hitting places. She drove me to those places, gave, the strength of her, my mom, my team. They knew what I was doing in the moment. And when the magistrate said, when I showed him the evidence and he was like, do you want a warrant? I said, yes, I do. He said, I don't know how to go get your warrant. That was August. Somebody said should have been for both of them. But let me tell you why that part for that doesn't work for both parties, because it's based on legally wise is another piece, but the lawsuit wise is another piece. The warrant, the direct piece has to come from exactly from that person. So the source, right? And so after that, when I filed it and said sign it and it was signed, I'll be honest with y'all. My attorney said to me, hey, listen, you know his address. All we gotta do is get a PI, make the call, and tell him when he's home, they go pick him up. Me being me, I said I believe in divine timing. I'm not doing all of that. Now I've done myself, I'm gonna let God do the other one whenever he says so. So I sat around all those months wondering, I know it's out there though, but I mean they flying and stuff, but I mean I don't know, but it's out there. And lo and behold, Carlos, after talking to you about prayer and letting God show you. Yeah. And it wasn't me. I didn't make a call. You know, if you have a warrant and you go to certain places trying to get certain things, that pops up. And that's what happened.
I know we're all like laughing and joking and we're having a good time, and I do love that. But I really want the world to know how deep this is for you, because at the end of the day, Melody, this is a man who proposed to you on your college graduation day. You have 4 kids by this man, and obviously you were madly in love. You guys were a power couple. You guys were a power couple in the city. You guys built this foundation, and your kids are wonderful. Did you ever think, Melody, in a million years, that your life would end up this way, to where you would even have to do that to somebody who's a father of your kids? Like, were there moments like, you know?
Never would have imagined that, but I will say along the way the telltale signs became present. And especially hindsight is everything, right? So sometimes when you get out of a situation, you're able to reflect and see clearly maybe the things you missed or that you overlooked or you didn't pay attention to. And so when I look back at it now and see how he handled other situations.
You ready? I don't write questions.
Just the inability to just be a full-blown man. You know, where it's like, you know what, we didn't work out, but you know what? I'm gonna leave her alone because I messed up. It is what it is, right? Let me just leave her alone. I never thought that I would be wishing that I had my children by somebody else, and that's where I am. And I shared that, you know, with my family, like, dang, like, why I ain't have these kids by somebody else? Because it just keeps going, and it's just going, and it's just going. And it's like, when is enough enough? And when do we stop funding the madness? That's the other piece of it. Like, when do we stop funding the madness? When does, you know, I'm doing this interview with you, Carlos, but I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't remember the last time I sat down and even did an interview. Like, real talk. So I film for the show, but I'm not out here thinking of ways to degrade people and come at people and everybody interview me so I can talk down about everybody. I ain't on that kind of time. Like, life is too short. Life is too short. I got too much in my purpose to be focusing on that's not my focus.
Okay, so you heard that. You see?
Okay, y'all. So y'all heard that right. Y'all heard that right. At the end of the day, Melody. What I was gonna say? I'm all the way. I'm all the way. Discombobulated. Okay. So Melody basically, you know, told why she went forward with everything and stuff like that. So, let me take this off of here, y'all. I had to get out of my jacket because I got hot. But yeah. So here's the thing about that. Um, Martell should have been arrested. That's the first thing. Martell should have been arrested and Martell should have been reported. And Martell should not be allowed to be on that damn show when it all boils down to it. Like, he should not be on this show. I don't even understand why he's there. Like, with the revenge P and every damn thing else that he's done, you know, I just feel like he shouldn't be there. And a lot of people were trying to trying to say that it should have been this was Coleslaw's doing. Coleslaw did this, Coleslaw did that. But I never felt like Coleslaw did anything. I always felt like this had something to do with Melody. I've always felt that way. I always felt that way. I always felt like it had something to do with Melody in the harassing text messages that he may have sent her. Because I definitely never believed that she would that Coleslaw would ever send him to jail because she loved him too damn much. See, Melody don't give a fuck about him at this point. She don't. Arion is the one that cares. You know what I mean? She the one who cares. Period. She cares. So it's just like, yeah, Melody did that. And for good reason. For good reason. And that's just that. Like he keeps on doing that. And then she's forced to have to film with this person and forced to have to be around him and deal with, the bullshit that comes with being around him. And you would think that he wouldn't be on this show. But see, this is the problem that I got with the likes of Carlos King, is that he can sit his ass on his platform and then, do all this extra shit, like get on his platform and talk about all these shows and talk about how this show is whacking, this show was this and why it's not working, and get on there and cry about Monica on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, when what you need to be doing is hopping your ass on the same platform and talking to your own cast members about the bullshit that they be doing on your show and about how whack your show is and how boring your show is. The thing with Carlos is this, and I feel like I always have to say this. I love Carlos. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Carlos. I love what he does. Love him to death. But I have to keep it all the way 100. Carlos is full of shit a lot of the times. Like, he really is. And I'm a need for him to really stop doing that. And another thing, I do feel like Carlos is oversaturated at this point. I mean, you're a producer, you host every fucking reunion, you got a YouTube channel and all this other stuff. And it's just like, girl, like, focus on, if you spend more time attending to your cast, we would not have to hear your mouth about nobody else's show. Love and Marriage Huntsville is whack. It's a terrible ass show. And you need to do what you need to do to fix that show. Because it's not good. Cast members and bloggers saw the abuse and no one consistently called it out. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but the bloggers have called it out. So I don't know what you talking about when you say that. Let's see. Scotty Carlos said because he gets paid by OWN, he's not going to do reviews or talk bad about his shows. Okay, that's cool, but he can sit up and talk bad about everybody else's show. I'm just saying. All right, Scotty, are you going through the changes too? What you mean by going through the changes? What do you think needs to be done to make the show better? Get rid of the dead weight. That's the first thing. Get rid of the dead weight. Not good at all. I stopped watching. I get more entertainment out of y'all reviews. Child, won't be getting no more reviews from me on this show. I can tell you that. Scotty, did you change your shirt or was it just me? I know it's dark, but what you got going on, LOL? Oh, I had a jacket on and it was hot. So I took the jacket off and I opened up this door to let some cool air in because I got hot. And what are the bloggers supposed to do? Shakes my head. Carlos has the authority and power to do it and he didn't, but y'all want the bloggers to do and say something. Thank you. And also, thank you. Okay, bloggers definitely called out the BS. Thank you. Because I don't know what they want bloggers to do. What exactly do you want us to do? Because see, here's the thing. It's this love-hate thing that people got with bloggers. Like one minute, y'all don't like bloggers. Y'all think that we keep up the chaos. Y'all think we keep up all the damn drama and all this other shit. And then the next minute is, oh, the bloggers don't call things out. The bloggers don't do this. The bloggers don't do that. And it's like, what are we supposed to do? That's what I'm saying. What the we supposed to do? I don't understand what you're looking for in this situation. Because we said what we had to say about it. I don't know what else y'all want from us. Carlos is bogus for not paying attention. I mean, this is coming from the same person that when everything came out on the Real Housewives of Atlanta with Phaedra and Candy, he was the main one saying that it wasn't that deep, and he still ran the story up until Candy threatened to sue. He never thinks anything is that serious. He never does. Let me see. Bloggers are cool until they talk about y'all favorite celebrities. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. Now, we're cool until we talk about your faves now. These people be so mad at me. Like, oh, Scotty, you're amazing. Oh, my God, I love you. You're one of my favorites. But as soon as I talk about their favorite person, you bias, you bias, you bias, you bias. You get mad when people don't have the same opinion as you, going all up on the T's page and shit, talking shit, doing all that. Then when they get called out on the shit, then they want to play the victim, and then they go all over the Twitter to go in my mentions to remind me of how biased they think I am. Soon as I started having strong opinions on the people that they like. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely not. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Everybody's gonna get it. Everybody gonna get it. But at the end of the day, we're all good until we start talking about people that they don't like, and then they want to call you biased and shit. Then, please, if I'm biased, then you don't need to be watching. It's just that simple. I was cracking a joke. I'm the one going through the changes, hot and cold, and I'm trying to laugh about it. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying, Katie. It was said that they had to have security present each time Mel and Martell were in the scene together. The concern was obviously there. To be honest, they needed it. Carlos shouldn't be talking about people's shows when his show is fighting to keep a storyline that's running still. Period, Tessa. You are not biased. Thank you. Scotty's an equal opportunity drag. Thank you. You are fair. Absolutely. Thank you. Let me see. Somebody is I'm feeling kind of guilty. Not gonna put your comment on the screen though. They kept saying y'all hated women. Exactly. Like they kept saying it. That's the thing. I remember it plain as day. Like I remember when I first started. I remember when I first started doing the reviews on LAMH back in 2021. It was cool at first. But then once we got to season 4, it was whack. Like people were mad as about my opinions because I wasn't necessarily here for Melody. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I feel you are a fair blogger that call out the BS and you speak on what's right and what's wrong and not disrespectful towards people or women. Absolutely. But the people hate that. The people don't like it when I talk about their faves, honey. Thank you for that. If they have security, then why not any disclaimers after all that toxicity? Right. I wonder what the rest of the cast has to say now that since they were ganging up on her. You are definitely fair. Thank you. You tell it like it is. Thank you. Let me see what else is going on. Hey, peace and blessings to everyone. Everybody needs to respect each person's individual opinion. Just because a party don't agree with Scotty, don't mean that their opinion is right. One of them in the comments right now, honey. Let me see. If it was not for the bloggers, your show would not last. Are you talking about LAMH one last if it wasn't for the bloggers? Let me see. It's called Your Opinion, and I love you calling a spade a spade. Absolutely. I just never understand why Carlos can sit down and talk about everybody's shows but don't say nothing about his own. Like I don't think I could ever really get that. I don't understand that. And it is what it is. Period. The bloggers have certainly helped to keep this show going. Absolutely. We have like, people really, and the only reason why I know this to be a fact is because like people literally be telling us like if it wasn't for y'all, like I wouldn't even be watching this show. Like or y'all reviews are way more entertaining than the show itself. Like we get that all the time. Like just last night, we did the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and we felt like that was our best show of the whole damn season. And people were like, well, y'all panel is way more entertaining than the show itself. So I was just like, well, baby, well, thank you for that. I really appreciate that because the show ain't even good, but we try to give y'all a good show. I don't understand why they had 3 reunions to talk about the same topics. Like, girl, they could have just had 2 parts and been done with it because that season and that reunion did not deserve no 3 parts. Apparently, the rest of the cast were upset that Carlos only had an interview with Melody. They felt it should have been the whole cast. They need to know that they are not that relevant. Well, I could understand, being honest, I can understand why they would feel a way about them only doing an interview with one person. I mean, we all on the show. Why can't we all get the luxury of having an interview if we're all on the show together? Just saying, my opinion. Just saying. If we all on the show, why can't we all get an opinion? Why can't we all do an interview? Why can't we all be recognized? Why is just one person? You know. But she is the force multiplier, as he would say. So, and she's the one with the biggest fan base and the biggest fanfare. And I think he knows that if she, about her being the one that's on the show or being the one at the live show, then she would be the one that would sell the tickets. Because ain't nobody gonna buy no tickets to see Letitia and Marceau, and they definitely ain't gonna buy no tickets to go see Kimmy and Maurice. So I mean, putting Melody on the bill would sell the tickets, you know. I only watch you, Scotty, when you review it. I get entertained just by watching you in the entire cast. They have the entire cast. They have an entire cast. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's be real. The others don't have fans. Right. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched the RHOA or Married to Medicine. I literally watched your review on the show or Bundy Blue. Well, I'm glad to be put in the same company as the legend, the icon herself, Bundy Blue. As a matter of fact, let me take out the time to give Bundy her flowers. Shout out to Bundy Blue. She is nominated for a Boss Babe Award this year for YouTuber of the Year alongside myself and House of Aaron. All 3 of us are nominated for YouTuber of the Year. And me and House of Aaron are both nominated for Content Creator of the Year. And I'm nominated for Podcast of the Year alongside Jamar. So the 3 of us are nominated together at the Boss Babe Awards, and it's so amazing that all 3 of us are getting our flowers at the same time. I really, really love that. I'm more happy for them than I am for my damn self, to be honest. Like when I saw Aaron up there nominated for 2 Boss Babe Awards the other morning, I was like, yes, yes, bitch, yes. I was so happy. So shout out to them. Carlos was trying to sell out that event, which he did, absolutely. Let me see. I won't pay to see the cast of RHOA, but I pay to go see Candy. I think when he gets to Detroit, you will see the Scots for some reason. Scotty, I love your commentary, and when you spoke up for women, you can do no wrong in my eyes. Thank you. Initially, I wasn't a big fan of Mel either. She grew on me because of how toxic Martell was. My disdain for him made me grow to like her. Let me see. Be able to just say, okay, with the Scott going to say they gonna lie, Kimmy gonna talk about her. I don't know. Boss Baby Awards voting starts next month. Absolutely. February the 1st, it starts. And I don't even care about winning this year, honestly. Like, I really don't care about winning. If I win, cool. If I don't, I don't. But I don't even care about winning this year. I just love seeing my friends get their flowers. That's all that really matters to me. I'm glad to see Aaron be recognized because he's doing his thing. Like, he deserves all the props. He been doing his thing. And Bundy been doing her thing for the longest. So to see all three of us be nominated, it's amazing. And we're in the same categories. The same categories, child. Let me see. I had said it before, but I will say it again. Scotty, you brought me into this show. You leave, so I say deuces to the show. It's gotten much like Fleet. I was in a cult for almost 2 years and I'm delivered. Not you being delivered, honey. Not you being delivered. Let me see. Yes, love Aaron and Bondi is my blue. It's my boo. Not a coat. I'm hollering. Yes, baby. LAMH is a damn coat. I don't care what nobody say. It's a fucking coat. And I can't take it no more. Like, I'm done. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is. Like, I've never seen a show be the way that it is. Congratulations in advance. Remember, you spoke greatness over your life and career in 2024, and it's happening. Absolutely. Not a cult. Y'all know LAMH is a cult. Y'all know that. It's toxic. Yes, it is. I mean, when you got toxic ass cast members, of course it's toxic. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's giving. Very toxic. Very much so. There's more to talk about with LAMH behind the scenes than on screen. And that is true. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Like, after the show was over, I did want to reach out to Stormy and do an interview with her, but I opted not to. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, don't nobody want to see that. Let me see. Girl, I ain't thinking about nothing you talking about, honey. We need a break from this mess at times. They need to start fresh like season 1 with new people in Huntsville. Reach out for the interview. Okay. I actually got Stormy phone number, so I could just text Stormy and ask her is she interested in doing an interview. Because she wanted to come on my show once before. We just didn't make it happen. See, y'all didn't even know I had Stormy number. I'm just not telling y'all that I got Stormy number. See, I don't be wanting nobody to know that because, like, I don't like for people to know that because I don't want nobody to make it appear to be more than what it really is. Because even though I got Stormy's phone number, I don't text her. I don't call her. I don't reach out to her. Stormy has actually texted me before. Like, when I was going through my mental breakdown and shit, like, she reached out to me personally in the text messages, like, straight up. just tried to check in on me and everything. Like, and I appreciated that from her the same way, Jamie from House of Glam that works with Candy, she'll reach out here and there too. Like, I don't really be talking about the connects that I got and the people that I can reach out to, because it is what it is. Like, I don't like to really talk about that, because it's like, you know I have my reasons why I don't really like to really put that shit out there like that. Let me know when you interview her so I would not watch. Wow. So that doesn't make any sense, but okay. Hey, Scotty, did you see the Disney interview on Dear Future Wife? I'm confused by it, because how is she cool with Martell? I have not seen that interview yet, but I've been told about it. Scotty, are you happy with the way your channel is growing so far? I see a huge difference this year, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. You know what? I kind of am, and this is the beginning of the year, and there is like a different tone in my content. The way that I'm approaching it is different, and I can see the difference in the way people respond to my lives. Like, my lives are doing, all the lives that I've done have done really, really well every time, and I really appreciate it. So, I'm actually doing pretty decently right now. We have a lot to cover and a lot to do. So I really appreciate it. And my moderators are really, really good at keeping the channel and keeping the chat clean from the trash that be up in here, So I really appreciate it all. It's always positive, and that's what I need. Let me see. Another content creator reported this evening that Marcel's mistress DM'd her, and she had a 45-minute conversation with her. I need your take on this, please. I don't even know nothing about that. Elevation 2024. Absolutely, honey. How people dog Carson Blue for telling the truth, calling her a liar and a cloud chase. I still haven't heard any of these people apologize. What do you think, Scotty? And yeah, I agree with that. I agree with all that, as a matter of fact. Love the live interactions. Me too. Scotty, I had a memory of when you hit. Oh, I hit 40K last year on today, right? That is crazy. And here I am at 51K. That is so crazy to me. So, Scotty, when are we going back to the closet? I miss those days. Child, no time soon. That closet is a cluttered up mess. And that's mainly because I got a lot more clothes in there. My old TV that went out is in there. And then I just got all that shit in there up until I get ready to move, child. So we ain't gonna get no closet video and child ever. Especially when I move. I miss that closet when I move. Scotty got me turning my lights in the house and lighting candles. I love it. Stormy is a snake, and I was really disappointed on how she decided to move with Destiny. And now finding out that Kiki was moving to Stormy, I believe she was in an alliance with her. At this point, if she doesn't have pictures of her bed in Marceau, just keep it, period. Okay. Hey, Scotty, love you, and keep your head up. And also congratulations on your nominations. Thank you. If Tisha don't care, I definitely don't care, period. Want me to create Scotty Gang t-shirts? My brother is already on there. Is the movement to the A this year? Yes, later on this year, as a matter of fact. All of my people, Jamar, Carl, Shamel, they're all ready for me to move. Andario, they all ready for me to move. Jamar, Carl, both offered to let me live with them until I get on my feet and everything. Like, I got a whole village in ATL that's rooting for me to be there. You know what I mean? Sakina, Aaron, Jamie, Carl, Tramel, Jamar, my friend Ramon, all these different people, Bando, all these different people. Lyric. All these different people. Everybody is ready for me to come to Atlanta. And I think that's when things are really going to get live and crunk. You ready for your B-Day turn up? Abso-fucking-lutely. It's going to be lit. I wanted to do a Scotty Gang meetup the week that I was in Atlanta. As a matter of fact, the week of my birthday, I wanted to do that. I want to get everybody together to go to Blaze and go in their private room and stuff. But I just didn't do it. I probably should still do it. I'm not really sure, but I'll probably still do it. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit up here and make up shit. But I don't know. We'll see. Like the video, guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. We on the road to 60K. Yes, honey. When is your birthday? February the 12th. Do you have an outfit for your birthday? Yes, I just ordered both outfits yesterday. Let me see. I ordered my outfit for my Mississippi turn up, and I ordered my outfit for my Atlanta turn up. I just got to buy the shoes. Speaking of Scotty, why you was acting afraid of that horse at that ranch? Us Southern folks grew up around horses, baby. I do not fuck with horses. You must have seen Oliver's live, well, Oliver's video. I was just watching that other content creator spill tea on that DM from Marcel's alleged mistress. It's quite interesting if true, right? But like I said, if y'all ain't got no pictures or no phone calls, then I don't understand why we still talking about Marcel cheating on Letitia. And Letitia don't give a so why should we give a I'm just saying. You a whole party on YouTube, Scotty. You keep me laughing. Thank you, Katie. And yes, shout out to Just Patches. He's promoting the Scotty by Nature TV Discord. They just got it started, honey. They just got it started. And I just posted up in there the other day. I'm not used to no damn Discord at all, but we finally got one. So if you guys what is it? So if you guys want to join the Discord, there's the link right there. Patches will be reposting it as time goes on. Scotty, maybe you should move. Maybe you should do a trial run with moving to Atlanta. Maybe don't just move all at once. I bet Bando wants you to move here. He got me wondering, does he ever run out of characters when he type? Not too much on him now. Not too much. I don't care about Marcel or Maurice cheating. What is Discord? Discord is like a text message thread. It's like I think Too Feisty and Patches can really explain it the best way to me because they're used to Discord. I'm not. I'm not used to Discord. They could probably explain it better to you in the chat. But Discord is basically it's like a group chat, a big ass group chat, pretty much. Okay, so we're 45 minutes in. So we're about to get into the part where Melody says she wanted Martell fired after he came for Carlos in production, and she defends the millimeters. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. And baby, you do not have to worry about me going to Bulldaggers, honey, because you would never catch me going there. But let's get into it, y'all.
The comments said like it was talking about a scene that you and Martell taped for the season finale, right? It was a one-on-one conversation. He brought flowers, and then Martell said that I told him to bring flowers. Now I didn't become the king of reality TV by telling people to buy grocery store flowers. Like if I don't tell you to do something, honey, I'm a charter the jet. You know what I'm saying? I got the Grinch truck at the crib, babe. If I'm gonna tell you to do something, it's gonna be on a bigger scale, not 1999 flowers from Publix in the frozen food section here with blueberries and blackberries, the grapes, and the organic bananas. If Carlos king, I didn't get this from a baby yogurt. So that's numero uno. So that's not the truth. Now, no, I'm gonna talk about it. Can I finish? Can I talk? I'm gonna talk about it. Raise your hand if you have a microphone in your hand. Okay. So let me tell you something. I don't beg my man for something, so I'm not gonna beg another woman's man to do anything. So I don't beg people to do anything, okay? When it comes to this show, it doesn't stop me, but I'm lying, right? When it comes to this show, because I'm gonna tell you how it works, okay? And we'll get to the other stuff. Producer and talent are the cast members, right? We have conversations about, okay, so this week, what you want to do? Well, I want to do da. True, right? And then we set the stage to make it happen because we have to clear locate. All the boring stuff I don't care about. Every location you see kind of called in advance and filming and scheduling and timing, make sure their schedule is ready. All that boring stuff. Y'all just like probably want the tea, right? Let's watch the show. So the conversation between he and I was, and listen, this was his reality at that time. And I want to make it very clear because we filmed that scene months ago. So months ago, there was an intention of, I want to speak to her. Okay, fine, because they weren't filming together, and you guys know that to be true by watching the show. They weren't in scenes together, right? He wanted it, and we set the stage to make it happen, right? We set the stage. I don't beg anybody because the one thing that we do, he wanted to do it. We then asked Melody, hey, Martell would like to meet with you. Are you okay with that? She said, fine, we'll meet. Cool. Right? That's how we set the stage. I didn't beg him, okay? Nor did I say get flowers from the grocery food section. Nor did I feed him lines because the other thing that was in there were actors. And that's the shit that pissed me off. I'm gonna tell you why. You can say what you want about me. One thing about me, I'm the child of God, so I only care about what the men I serve think about me, right? But don't do that to the integrity of my production, because my producers leave their hometown, their family, their kids, to come to Huntsville to make sure that this cast has a great show. So don't do that to me, nor my production. And more importantly, don't do that to the cast. Okay, I'm not Tyler Perry, Shonda Rhimes, David Duchovny, Will Packer. You know what I mean? I don't have, this is no shade to me, I don't have the mental intelligence to create something out of thin air and say, hey, Melody, so when you go into a girl, you're going to say this, you're going to say, I got points to make, and I'm points to fake, honey. Yeah! I'm not that bright. When it comes to that, I follow the reality. So that was disgusting to me because it's not true. And I was disappointed because there's history here. Like, the reason why we have a Love and Marriage Huntsville is because they came to me wanting to do a show, and then collectively we talked about what it could be. So there is history there. And I'm gonna be very honest, my heart was broken because it's one thing for you to be mad that at that time is how you felt. Don't throw me into the mix. And don't do it to the point where now you're having people question my integrity, right? Okay, hold on, baby girl, my sweet pea, okay? So then I did speak to Melody. I mean, I'm like, did I miss something? And the thing for me more so was, it just wasn't true. Like, it was true, I'll say, okay, but it just wasn't true. So when you saw that, what went through your mind? Because again, I said this earlier, you take the show very seriously. And there's no acting on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now these other reality shows come. Go ahead, boo.
My reaction was, y'all ready? Yeah. You gotta go. For one, I felt sorry for you because I know too how much you care about the show, how hard you work on the show as well. And me knowing that I had just gotten 10 dozen roses a few months before that. Okay, like sent to my home from him. The flowers, like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody told you to send me 10 dozen roses. You know what I mean? So I hated that he did that way and made it seem as if you told him to do that. I didn't for once think you told him to do that. The reason I felt he gotta go is because outside of my personal feelings because of the attacks that I received, the show as a whole, whenever you have him, his, I don't know what I should call a significant other, talking about and sharing, I knew y'all would do it, love it. Talking about and sharing information pertaining to scenes, pertaining to, I still remember when you came in the hospital last season and met with us, and it was blasted by, and it had to come from him, and it was Carlos again, and now my name came up, and I was sold out to disrespect. It's just a lie, and at some point, when do you start making people take accountability for their role? Because people can say all day that like the millimeters do this, the millimeters do that. Well, if people would stop doing things, the millimeters wouldn't have nothing to be commenting over. And so what did make the show, the reunion, I don't think because I still gotta watch part 3, but I don't think it because I ain't seen it in the clip, was so many people on that stage came for the millimeters. I'm sure you remember that part. And I stood up for the millimeters. I was like, hold up, y'all ain't about to put everything. Let me get y'all my exact words since y'all all in the building together. I said, y'all ain't about to put everything on the millimeters. I said, let me tell y'all something. Did y'all forget how the millimeters came about? The millimeters came about because every one of y'all got on the stage right now, started attacking me as a unit.
Was on top of the conversation.
Yes, I did. And one of the cast members, she sat there and said, no, I don't feel like everybody was attacking me. And I said, you're a fool if you want to say that like you didn't see everybody attacking me. That's another story. That part too, I do. And so, you know, I just feel that what I desire to see, I do feel like this season was lighter, so kudos to you. I feel like you worked hard to make sure it was a lighter season.
All right, so you guys heard that. I'm starting to wonder if Martel got.
Okay, so that was a shout out to Empress once again for allowing us to use her content and stuff like that. So first things first, I just want to address the whole millimeters thing because she says that people love to blame everything on the millimeters. We blame the millimeters because they be on some bullshit. Okay, so let's just start there because they do be on some bullshit. They attack certain some of us for no damn reason, like myself. All I do is get my damn opinion, and then they be ready to jump down my damn throat. I ain't gonna say it's everybody, but it's some. Like I could say, you know, Melody was off today, and then they'll be ready to hop in. Cause the only reason why I say that because of my own damn experiences. I have been threatened by millimeters in my DMs just for simply giving my opinion. I've been threatened by them in DMs. I've been threatened by them in emails. They have just clogged up my comment section with all kinds of stuff, calling me Kevin Samuels Jr., like all types of bullshit that is just unnecessary. So that's why my feelings about the millimeters are very contentious because they have been on some bullshit. Now, I do think that Carlos needs to hold Martell accountable, and that's something that he never does. He sits around and he goes and tries to make excuse after excuse for him with all of the bullshit that he be doing. And I just feel like there's really no excuse for the bullshit that he be doing. I think that he needs to call it out as he sees it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he don't do. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to call it out as he fucking sees it. Because he be looking crazy. Honestly. He be looking crazy and he needs to stop. I'm just saying. Call it as you see it. You know that he be doing bullshit. Like, call him the fuck accountable for the shit that he be doing. There is no way that Martell should still be on this show after all the shit that he's done. Like, the revenge P was like overboard. And it's to the point to where you can't even talk about that on the damn show because it's a damn lawsuit. They're in court. They can't even talk about this stuff. They can't even talk about it. It's just that foul and crazy. You know what I'm saying? So something got to give, or he needs to give the fuck up because you know what I'm saying? He's crazy. Martell is crazy. He make himself look crazy every time he opens up his fucking mouth. Then Carlos sits up and he cries and I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you. I'm worried. I'm worried about you. I'm worried because you're still in love with Mel. I'm so worried about you, girl. The fuck you worried about him for? The fuck you worried about him for? I don't get it. But what I will tell y'all is this here. I'm definitely watching that interview that he did with Tasha K. I'm definitely watching it. When is the interview, as a matter of fact? That's what I want to know. When is the interview that him and Tasha K doing? I hope it don't come out this weekend because I'm gonna be in Atlanta. And that means I gotta work while I'm in Atlanta. When does the interview drop? If it drops on Friday, that's the day I leave. They said tomorrow. Oh, so it comes out tomorrow. Okay, so that means after we do this interview with Latrice, I got to dig into this Tasha K interview right after that. Oh, it's gonna be a busy day. So that means I don't really have to do no more videos tomorrow then. Because I was sitting up here talking about doing more videos for tomorrow, but I already got this interview with Latrice, and then now y'all telling me that the interview comes out tomorrow, which means we're gonna do another late night live just like this. Absolutely. We're definitely gonna do it. Do y'all know what time it's coming out? Let me go on and make my thumbnail for this. Cause I'm definitely gonna talk about that. Like soon as that interview with Latrice is over with, I'm going straight to the thing. Y'all know what time it's dropping? The millimeters went after Carson Blue and said she was behind the revenge pen working with Hotel and Airhead. They were relentless and wrong all at the same time. No, it cannot. Supposedly on Friday. Now they changed it to Wednesday. I would not pay 59 cents to listen to Martell's lives. I really don't know if I'm gonna use Really B's account or if I'm gonna go back and um or if I'm gonna go back and pay for it again just to get the tea. I don't know. I'm excited for Latrice's interview. Thank you. Hit the like. Yes, honey, hit the like button. They said no time given. Well, I guess after this live is over, I am going to make my thumbnail and then make a link for this live because I'm definitely going live after I watch the interview. Definitely watching live. And I hope it's not long. I just want to see these supposed texts and receipts that he has. Right. You're gonna pay for Tasha K. Listen, I paid for Tasha K once before for that stuff that for that, Latasha Scott, the stuff with Latasha Scott husband. I paid for that. Now Ariana trying to post inspirational stuff, I guess. Child. No chasing. Chasing is over. The chasing panel won't be returning till March when we do our 10-week test run to see how y'all like the panel as an entertainment based panel versus just a chasing panel. Yes. What are your thoughts on Destiny trying to come out now Trying to play this victim as for the ex-husband now. Before we couldn't get you to say a word, and now you have a voice trying to get back on the show. I have no thoughts because I haven't seen the interview yet, so I don't have really any thoughts on it. Honestly, if I would have seen the interview, I definitely would have I would have done it. Scotty, would you interview Raz B and the ex-wife of the creep? I would, as a matter of fact. I absolutely would. I wonder if she'll be willing to do an interview with me. Because after this Latrice interview, I'm thinking about going after Selena, honestly. To be honest. Let me see. Hey, Scotty and Scotty Gang. I'm at work. I'm just tuning in and we'll have to go back and watch the whole show. Love you, Scotty. Thank you. Hold on. You are a safe space for a person to talk to. Thank you. And you know what? I'm gonna get ready to close this live out, but I'm gonna say this. We got a lot going on with this channel. Um, we're now filming Young, Fresh, and New right now. I just filmed the first episode last week, and I got like 8 more to do. And then once I'm done filming Young, Fresh, and New, I'm gonna start on Who Was Wrong 3. And I'm trying to have I wanted to have this stuff airing in February, but I keep pushing it back. It's gonna start airing in March. So I'm already doing Young Fresh and New already. I just started filming that. I'm gonna film that first, and then once I'm done filming Young Fresh and New, then I'm gonna start filming Who Was Wrong 3. So once that is done, y'all can see that. Calvin, me and Calvin Michaels, we spoke, and we will be doing a music show. Definitely, we will be doing a music show. We will be doing a show about nothing but music. Music. We discussed it, and he's down for it. However, Feisty sent me the list about the top 100 R&B songs of the 2000s, I think. And I wanted to do it with Calvin, but Calvin is not available to do that right now. So I'm probably going to have to do it on my own, or maybe bring Reggie up here with me. I'm not sure, but I'm probably still going to do it. But as far as like a music show, I'm definitely going to do it with Calvin. Me and Calvin are definitely going to come together and do a live show about music. We're going to talk about specific albums, specific artists, you know, all that good stuff. So yes, it's coming. And the jukebox is also coming soon. So yes, Sharice and Too Feisty and Ranting have been apart, have been, trying to get that together too. So we'll be doing that in the spring. Yes, T will be good for this because he's also into music as well. So that he'll be good. But you guys, I'm about to go. We're gonna talk later. I guess I don't really need to do any more videos tonight. I'll just let the interview and the live about Martell's interview with Tasha K be the videos for tomorrow or whatnot. So I'm just what I've been trying to do is catch up on my rest because your boy is tired. And I need to focus on getting my rest, especially being that I'm leaving out Friday to go to Atlanta for the weekend, and then I'm coming back Sunday night. And then when I go back to work on Tuesday, I got to work 9 days back to back. And then I'm out again for vacation for my birthday. So I'm finna be tired. and I got to get all the rest that I can. But anyway, before we go, let's pay some bills, okay? We're gonna start off with Tramiel. Tramiel has a song out right now, and it's called Long Days, and it's available everywhere. So make sure you guys purchase and stream that. Bando has a song out called Bando's Dream, now available on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as the YouTube, as well as this other song that he has out now called DUI. Make sure you guys purchase and stream that as well. With that being said, you guys, your boy Scotty is up out of here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy Scotty by Nature TV is up out of here. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.